Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, but I am Penge, and welcome back to Surviving the Aftermath, and of course welcome back to Happyland, where I think for the first time the people of Happyland are actually happy. Look up here, there is a green smiley face. So yeah, previously Happyland hasn't really been living up to its name, but now the people are happy. So the average happiness is good, people are optimistic about the future and are in a good mood, and many are putting in extra effort. Oh, that's quite good to know. So they're happier, which means they've got a little bit more, a bit more of a spring in their step because they're optimistic and full of hope and all that kind of stuff. And so they're going to be doing more stuff. Okay, that's quite encouraging. That's good. And you can see there, we've been given a massive boost to this. This has all been boosted because we had a feast, which has given us plus 1,170 happiness points, I suppose, because at the end of the last part, some people came in and we had a party. So they turned up and they were a bit like, hey man, let's party. And so we let them in and there was a big old party, and I guess there was drinking and dancing and merriment and all that kind of stuff. And it's made everybody very happy indeed. We did get some infected people. So some people are a little bit ill because of the party. I don't know if they've been given, germs, if the people, the sort of travelling party people were carrying anything contagious, or whether it's just a really bad hangover and they're just hamming it up. I do not know. Some people are tired, and then we're getting another little bit of a boost because some people are happy that a child has been born, which is obviously very, very lovely because that means that, the settlement can grow naturally and all that kind of stuff. And people are able to pay their respects down here at the memorial, which I do like. I like the idea of the memorial. I'm not so sure about the gaudy stuff on the top. This bit does confuse me a little bit with the sort of the V for victory sign and then the sort of the 10-pin bowling pin with the stars coming out of it. It's a little bit sort of at odds with what this thing is supposed to be, which is like a somber sort of place to go and remember. Like, I like the candles at the sort of bottom and going all the way through it. The candles are good because that's a solemn sort of thing you do. You light a candle. But then it's got these sort of gaudy neon bits on the top. But there we go. Never mind. So we constructed that last time. Also, we got this in. We got our environment station. That's been going around and removing big pools of pollution from our sort of site, which is very, very good. So they're not going to make people ill, which is marvellous. And we got ourselves as well. Last time we got ourselves a tailor in so we can actually make some clothes. Now, they're not actually... Have we just gone through a lot of clothes recently? Have we just burned through a lot of clothes? Because somebody is in there making stuff, but we don't seem to have any clothes. So, things are going pretty well here. Things are going pretty well. Everyone's sort of got a house. Some people are still living in these slightly rubbishy houses. In fact, we do need to build a lot more of these houses. We need to build a lot more shanties to get everybody out of these emergency shelters, because that's not really very good. We don't really want them living in those. So yeah, we'll build a few more shanties. It's all fine. In terms of our specialists, it all went a bit wrong last time, didn't it, for Kate? Poor Kate's body is up here somewhere. Kate died. Kate went into that place and did not come out again. And it was unfortunate because she did have on some quite useful stuff. So yeah, that didn't really work. I think all our specialists are back. Oh no, they're not back at base. No, this person is coming back. So she's coming back. She's new. I can't remember what her name is. What are you called? Makawi. So she's coming back. She's gone home to have a rest. And then we've got you there. So Rico has been fighting these guys here because he wants to get hold of... I think if we defeat them, we get a map of the area, I think. So we kind of get a clearer picture of what's going on. And Mike here, Mike is going up eventually. It's taking him a while. He's going to go and fight these guys, because they're sitting on a massive pile of metal, and we could do with a great big load of metal because it's very, very useful, and it's quite slow to acquire. So he's going to go over there and have a bit of a fight with them. And we've got no disasters sort of inbound, so I think we can just sort of quite safely move things along. Oh, there's one of our specialists coming back in, look. There we go. So yes, people wondering about that are in need of clothing, look. So I wonder if you're actually getting on with this. Are you actually getting on with doing any of this stuff? 75... 76. Yeah, you are. It just takes a little while. It's just quite slow to go and do that. Okay. In terms of gathering some stuff, so the stockpile over there is gathering nothing. Okay, let's move the work area over there for now. Let's go and grab something that's going to be at least useful. Some concrete would be quite useful. We look a bit low on the concrete side of things. Yeah, there's a bit of concrete and some wood as well. We'll go and grab that. And then in terms of the food one, where are we over here? Oh, loads of berries. Absolutely loads of berries. Because, yeah, last time we did run out of food. We did have a minor food issue. It's sort of come back a little bit. We went and found some venison. We've got some berries. We're having mixed meals. It's all fine. But yeah, we could do with getting some more science points in order to try and get some other sort of alternative food sources in. We do have a couple of fields. We've got some fields, but they're taking quite a long time to grow. 15% done to grow, to get all that corn out. What's that one? That's 28% for potatoes, 70% for potatoes, and 14% for corn. So yeah, it's taking a long time. It's taking a long time to get these things done. But yeah, I think what we'll do is let's just move time on nice and fast. Let's just push things on. Let's see what's happening. Oh yeah, that stockpile, I believe, is pretty much full. That is okay because we have another one down here. It might be worth building another stockpile, sort of over here, perhaps. In fact, a food stockpile. Oh no, it's only 2% full. I was going to say the food stockpile might be useful, but no, it is 2% full. That is absolutely fine. Yeah, we've got a stockpile here. But if that's full, are people having to come all the way down here? Yeah, that's not very efficient, is it? We could do with another stockpile up here, actually. Let's get one of those, if I can figure out where stockpiles might be. Specialists are ready for action. Hang on, I'm just going to try and find where a stockpile might be. Just there. Marvellous. Can general storage store everything? Large and secure storage able to hold large quantities of food, items, and high-end resources. That's not just this, is it? That's not just the basic kind of stockpile. Let's pop that just there. There we go. We'll have a stockpile just there, please. And then I wouldn't mind a general storage. I actually think one of those might be quite a useful thing. Can we pop that in that gap? Oh, that's quite good. Yeah, we can put that in that gap. Let's put that there. And we'll have a general storage in there as well. So a sort of, whatever that is, resources storage. And then a general storage in as well. Huzzah. Okay, all the specialists are ready. Okay, so let's get Mike to go and, let's go get Mike to do this first. So Mike, go and have a bit of a dust up with these guys. He's going to run in. He's going to... Oh, no, was that it? Oh, right. His movement gets him here. So next time he's going to attack them. Rico, you've done a pretty good job of being up these guys. So yeah, you just keep going. You just keep fighting them. So hopefully they'll go down to 2 out of 8 and he will not die. Is he going to take too much damage? 75 down to what? 66? Oh, that's absolutely fine. But they're still on 4 out of 8. Oh, hang on. Maybe that was what they were supposed to go to. Okay, that might take a little bit longer. And then you here. She moves an awful long way. Makawi moves a heck of a long way. Where can we go and explore with her? Let's come down here for now, because she's got loads of action points. We will explore here, and maybe we'll try and go... And actually, this might be the only place we need to explore down here. There's a place just here, and then who knows what's that way. Maybe we'll have to run from here, run up and round, and then go this way and see what's over there. That might be what we have to do with those guys. Okay, marvellous. Well, we've done those. Still nothing ticking over here. No impending disasters. They've not finished those yet. So, yeah, how about let's get another house constructed whilst we're here. Let's get ourselves a lovely shanty. Lovely shanty in. Yeah, we've got loads of materials for it. So, yeah, we'll have another little living area over here, I think. So we'll get ourselves a shanty just there. And can we fit another one in? Just there. Yes. Just next to that water thing. Brilliant. Okay, well, there we go. So a couple more houses. So that's 6 more people going to be housed, which means that we can probably get rid of one of these. Hopefully, people will move from this emergency shelter. All 6 will move down here, and then we can get rid of this, which, yeah, gives us some resources back, but also frees up a bit of space as well, which could be very handy. Also, the nuclear waste deposit has been depleted, which is very good. Are we getting rid of that one? Are we targeting that one? Yes. Okay, good. Oh, actually, we've got loads of them in that range. Oh, okay, yeah, that's absolutely fine. Right, yep, you crack on. Unfortunately for Happyland, the smiley face has gone back to a completely sort of nonplussed face. Somebody did leave a comment last time that made me laugh that said, not Happyland, more Content Land, which I thought was quite good. Because, you know, they're not really overly happy, but they're not miserable either. They're just sort of a bit like, yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, it's fine. I'm entirely content. So, yeah, the boost from the feast is wearing off, as is the boost from a child being born. I mean, I imagine if we can find ourselves some good science points and we upgrade, if we go through and upgrade the houses, if we get comfortable housing, I think that's the best housing we can get. Yeah, so comfortable housing means we can build a house under 2-story house, and we can put some lovely bushes. I imagine they're the best things that we can have. they're going to be the best structures. So house and two-story house offers the pinnacle of post-apocalyptic luxury and comfort if you can afford to build them. It might be worth getting that, because I would imagine if people are living in lovely houses, that is going to give them a big old boost in terms of morale, and it might bring that happiness up. So yeah, we just need to find some science stuff, please. Where are you lot? Come on, you lot, hurry up. Find more science. Okay, I've just launched another attack on those guys with Rico here, and they're not losing any health. I think maybe somehow they've got an extra point of defense or something, so they're able to just defend themselves from his meager attack of 1, because he's not really very good at fighting. So I think I've whittled them down to 4 out of 8, and that's it. Now, I don't know if the game has been updated and they've changed the mechanics, or if he's becoming very unlucky on some imaginary dice rolls or whatever. I do not know. Let's hope you fare better. Let's have a go, look. Oh, look, there you go. We've just gone straight in. I won't profess to understand the mechanics of this. I don't understand what happens as to how we fight. It doesn't seem to make any obvious sense. So there's obviously some semblance of random numbers going on there, but I don't understand why we've just been able to beat them quite so easily. These guys are tougher, but in one go, we just got rid of them. So, okay, that's fine. Joe, you come down here and just do some exploring. Let's see what's in here. Hopefully it's a sciencey thing. Please be a sciencey thing. It's got tools. Only 3 tools. Yeah, okay, a little bit disappointing. And you know what, Rico, forget these guys. Just go exploring. That's what you're good at. You're good at exploring. You can go and do that. Hopefully at some point we will get a proper fighty person to join us. Right now that's not really the case. Mike is okay because he has an attack of 3. The others I think have both got, you've got attack 1, defense 1, and your attack 1, defense 1. Okay, another meteor shower is inbound. I will admit, I'm not disappointed that we're getting a meteor shower, because that is one of the things about this game, and that's kind of one of the exciting bits, when something happens and you have to kind of recover from the disaster and all that kind of stuff. But it would be nice to have some slightly different ones. All I've had is a heat wave. The very first one we had was a heat wave, and then it's been meteor showers ever since then. Is there anything else going on? Can we not have some other stuff? 9 adults are going to bring in some food, some clothing, and some medicine, which is good. No children, but 9 adults. That could be very useful. Now, that will require a lot of food, which does make me think maybe we should put another field down, but they will be able to help with lots of other stuff. They'll be able to help with making more clothes and making more tools and all that kind of stuff. So, okay, you can all come in. Now, of course, that does mean that these things are going to fill up again. Those things are going to be full. And in fact, have we got enough people? 3 colonists are homeless. Okay. Marvellous. Oh, also, I did notice this earlier. I forgot to mention it. This does sort of answer the question of where the toilets are. I think in one of the previous ones I did say, we haven't built toilets. How does it work? But the little shanty here has got a sort of wooden outhouse type of thing just there. So, yeah, there are toilets. They just sort of attach to the individual buildings. Or maybe there's ones inside those little sort of mobile home type thingamabobs. Okay, let's get another thing constructed. Let's get a shanty constructed. Can we build it along this side? Just build it there, and then we'll build another one there, and that'll be another couple done. So we'll have one there, please, and then because we can't build another one next to it, which is unfortunate, we'll build another one, say, there. Okay, and then we've got a bit of space here, maybe to put something nice. Can we put some like bushes and things in? Can we have some of this stuff? Yeah, there. Can we have a torch or a lantern? Oh, yeah, that looks quite nice. Maybe people will like that. We could get that in. We could get that statue in, actually, now. We've only got 15 metal left. Oh, dear. Mike, bring back more metal. Okay, maybe we won't do that. Maybe we'll put a torch in just here. We'll put a torch on the corner, like that. And then can we put some bushes next to it? How about some red flowers? Yay. And they're not exactly where I'm pointing my cursor, but okay, there we go. So we'll have some red flowers. And then, what was that thing I just saw? Some log flowers. They could be quite nice. Let's put them on that corner. There we go. So we've got some sort of niceties appearing as well. Okay, now we are... Oh, yeah, water is going to be critical as well, isn't it? Water is going to be quite critical. We need to figure out where we can build another water well. Now what I don't want to do is I don't just want to build, yay, water well, and it overlap these. But Yeah, see, I think because we know that they're bugged. In the game right now, it does say you don't want to put them. So 2 wells close to each other decrease each other's productivity. So we don't want them to put them close to each other. But I think we can probably... Now, yeah, does it mean that if we put it within range of the other well, it's bad? Or does it mean the things shouldn't overlap? I do not know. Like, if we put one there... Can we put one down here somewhere? We can put one there... And that doesn't overlap over that well. Let's see. Let's put one just there. And we'll see if it has to overlap the well itself to make things not productive. Or whether it's the range that the well has. So yeah, we'll see. We'll have to see how that works. But okay, right. Runtime forward. There's lots to do. Lots of people are requiring clothes. I'm not quite sure why we're making clothes so slowly. However, do you know what? We can now get an extra person in there. We can get an extra person in the recycler. Extra person in there. That's already full. Okay, we don't have anybody else in there. I'm just thinking we can just get extra people, just load people up. You can go in the environment station and start getting rid of stuff quite quickly. Yeah, there's a school. No teacher, I notice. There's no teacher in the school, which is a little bit strange, but okay. We'll roll with it. Ah, and our storage thing is done. Our fancy storage is done. And it's got in it some meat. Okay, lovely. Delicious meat in the storage. How's that doing? 56%. I think we'll get all that corn in before too long, which will be very, very good. Insufficient materials to make a shanty. Oh my goodness me, come on. Just build the final shanty. What are we missing? A bit of metal. As always, we're always missing metal. Ah, excellent news. Rico has found this place here, which has some science in it. We can't see how much science there is because there's some bandits there. They have an attack of 12, but only a defense of 2, which makes me think that maybe Mike should get down here on that. So, well, yeah, Mike the scavenger, who weirdly enough has a scavenging skill of 1, but research of 5. Whereas, yeah, Rico could probably go up that way. Yeah, and so he's come down here. And, yeah, I've brought her up this way as well. Right, you come down this way, Mike. Get down this way, please. Come here. And then, yeah, you can head this way next time out. And we'll try and get these bandits out of here. And then you can pick up some more science for us, which is going to be very, very handy. Oh, we've got a new visitor. Oh, this is exciting. However, we can't do anything with them, but never mind. An older woman with streaks of white and pink in her hair. Okay. Is she with this lady who we're looking at here, who's got the kind of greeny blue hair? Because this lady does not have white and pink in her hair. And I wouldn't call her an older woman either, but okay. So an older woman with streaks of white and pink in her hair approaches you with small glass vials clinking against each other in rhythm. The once white lab coat is now worn and torn, but she carries herself with a sense of dignity. I was told I'd find a colony in need of medicine around these parts. That must be you then. I'm called the apothecary. Can I be of service? You probably could give us a load of medicine, but unfortunately we've got not enough parts to give you at all. So no deal, because I simply don't have the things you require. So unfortunately, you're going to have to just clear off. That means you're either very poor or very rich. For your sake, I wish it was the latter. These don't exactly grow on trees. She packs her bags, offers a small nod, and leaves the gate. No, I would have quite liked a massive load of medicine, but unfortunately, yeah, we don't have that, because metal is a pretty precious commodity, and we don't really have the ability to turn it into parts, because we use it for everything else. So there we go. That was a bit of a shame. That was a bit of a shame. We had somebody in there. They've had to go. And I mean, everybody's requiring tools. Everybody's requiring tools. We're burning through tools for some obscure reason. Let's go over here. Let's get the science stuff done. Right. Mike, run. Oh, hang on. Sorry. No, Mike, run in and just punch him on the noggin. So you can run in. Fighty. How much damage does Mike take? He goes down from 100 to... He goes down from 100 to 87. And the bandits are down to 3 out of 9. Okay. He can take care of that himself. Rico... You get up there and scavenge that metal. Get that metal out of there right now because we need it. And there's a place down here. We can go down here. Let's have a look over here and see what there is in here. Be sciencey. Oh, yes, there is some science stuff. However, it's hazardous and dangerous. Oh, no. Yeah, is your science... Your research is 4. Actually, you're not too bad. We'll send you in. You're on full health. We'll send you in and we'll see what happens. Please try to not die. Yeah, I'm a bit concerned that we're running out of tools quite so readily. We're absolutely burning through tools. And it's because we need metal. I imagine we can't make any tools because we haven't got any metal. People are not overly happy, which is unfortunate. But everybody has a house at least. Also, food is running out. All we've got to eat is some protein bars, some venison and some potatoes. Delicious. I think, I was going to say that food is being harvested, which is quite good. That might keep us afloat. We could do with that one coming through. That's 80%. That's going to be a lot of food. And that's 79%. And what's that one? 68. Okay. Can we get some more food, please? We're a little bit hungry now. Harvesting 100%. Is anyone coming back to do this anymore? Or is that field now done? It still looks like it's got some stuff in it. It's just the lack of tools. The lack of tools is probably really, really not helping. Okay, we've depleted all the stuff over there. That was from this, was it? I think that was it. Right, move work area. There's some concrete there. Can you get that concrete, please? There we go. Marvellous. Go and grab concrete. That's always going to be useful. Right, where's the scavengy person? The scrapper's getting that metal over there. That's fine. What are you doing? Oh, you're getting the plastic from over there. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, you carry on doing that. That's a good thing. We could do with... Yeah, I quite like having more of all these resources. But yeah, metal, it's just so slow. It's just so slow to come by. At least we've got 8, so we might be able to make some tools now. Okay, let's send Rico in. Grab metal, Rico. Come on, get out of there. Yay, right, he did that. Right, Mike, you deal with these guys. Hopefully you can take them down. Yep, they're on 0 out of 9. He's just punched them right in the face. So that's them dealt with. He doesn't then go back in, does he, and grab any science? No, that's unfortunate. And then you, run into here. It's quite hazardous and the chances is quite bad, but you'll get 200 science out of this. Hopefully you will not die. You're on 100 and you've survived. You grabbed us 200 science. Okay, right. That's very encouraging. Now, I know earlier we looked at housing and I said, housing could be very useful. That might make people happier. However, our food situation is not particularly great right now. So I think maybe getting alternative proteins, which allows us to build an insect farm, is going to be quite a good thing to do because that gives us another source of food. Because at the moment, we're struggling. We are struggling very much. If that can just sit there and just give us some lovely, lovely insects to eat, because we're in the apocalypse. Beggars can't be choosers. I think we get that. I think we get that in. There's nothing else particular that I'm bothered about. Bartering kind of could be useful. We get a trade centre. Can't get that one. Comfortable housing. Yeah, I'm tempted to get comfortable housing just so I can get houses in, but then they're going to require lots of materials to build. And production-wise, junk recycling, not so bothered. That unlocks the mechanic shop. Maybe we'll get that next time. Right now, let's get that. Let's get alternative proteins, and then let's get ourselves a... where is it? An insect farm, just there. So 20 metal required. Ouch. 5 concrete, loads of that, and 2 of those little sort of componenty spark plug things. Right, okay, that could go... I mean, they could go up here now. It could go over here. It could go there. Why can't it go just there? That's a bit of a strange thing. Although this is very green land. That's probably good for fields, because that's quite fertile. And this doesn't matter where it goes, because it's not growing out the ground. I mean, where could we put it? We could put it down here and just connect a path up to it. Because this ground down here is kind of rubbishy ground for not very much. So you know what, let's just pop it down there and then we'll just build a path up to it. So we'll go, yes, I'll have a paved road, please. And we'll just say, paved road to just there. That's lovely. Oh, hang on. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, can I undo this? This is a terrible place because you can't get from there to there. You have to go all the way round. Oh, no, that's awful. Undo, cancel construction. Yeah, don't build anything there. Forget that. Oh, that's so unfortunately positioned. We can't move that over, I don't suppose. Okay, how about instead of building it like that, we build it there, and then that means that we can just then build a road on this side and connect all that up. I assume we can connect that up. Don't tell me I've just done the same thing again. Can we connect that up? Yeah, okay, lovely. And then we can build down there as well, in front of this thing. There we go. That's much better. The crazy merchant man is back. Okay, so we can't get any of these first two offers. We can't get planks or corn. That would have been okay, I suppose. Hang on, but 15 corn for 29 berries. That doesn't seem like the greatest of deals. That offer there would give us 15 concrete for 27 planks. Not so bothered about that. What else do you have? 2 medicine for 15 junk. Now, that could be very useful. Now, junk, I don't think, has appeared as a thing on the top here. So I don't know exactly how much junk we have. I'm not entirely sure, but 2 medicine for 15 of a thing that I don't know how much we've got of. Yeah, I'll accept that. I quite like that idea. Get a bit of medicine. We've gone down to 4. Did we have 8 earlier on at some point? So yes, absolutely. We will give you some junk. You can give us medicine. There we go. Thank you very much. Somebody's injured. Food. We're out of food. We are harvesting this medium field. So we are getting some food in from the cornfield, and that one is also being harvested. And I think, these potatoes are nearly ready as well. The only thing is that I'm aware that there's going to be a meteor shower imminently, and I have absolutely no doubt that it's going to land on our fields, because our fields are ready to go. So no doubt there's going to be meteors falling on them. Let's go over here. Let's get on with doing some of this. Right. Can you get the 194 science out of here without dying? Yes, you can. Oh, you're very good. Right, you run into there and pick up 200 more science. We've got 445 science. And then you go back into there and pick up the last 16 bits of metal. You need to get back home quick. You need to get over there as soon as you can, because that metal is really, really useful for building lots of things. You're going to go back in there and get another 117 science, which is very, very good. And then you're just sort of free to do some more exploring down here, maybe. And here come the meteors, and I would put money on the fact that it's going to land on these fields. It's just going to happen. It's going to know that we've got a field full of stuff ready to be harvested, and we've got no food, and it's going to chuck some meteors on them, isn't it? I mean, actually, it looks like we've done okay thus far. It's damaged the well. I mean, it's always gone for the well up there, the previous ones. Yep, that's one field destroyed. Absolutely. Knew that was going to happen. Oh, it's damaged the school. Nobody damages a school in my town. Okay, right. And that's been hurt. And that just hit nothingness. Okay, so we've got a couple of fields remaining. There's another field destroyed. Okay, marvellous. So the 2 fields we've got that were there, they've been destroyed. And that one was being harvested. That one had fully grown corn in it that takes ages for it to grow. So there we go. No surprises. How long until it hits this one here? How long until that one gets damaged? That's hit the water tower. That's very unfortunate. We need the water tower. Also that one. Repair that. Leave this field alone. This might be keeping us alive. Yeah, repair that as well. It'd be nice to have an auto repair option, rather than having to go through each individual building and say, yes, repair this, repair that. It's like, of course I want to repair them. I don't want them to not be repaired. Why would I want that? Okay, that's come crashing in. That's come crashing in. Wowee. These things are brutal this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 hits we've taken thus far. That's ridiculous. That just drove straight at our burial pit. You've got this entire massive park thing to chuck meteors in, and it just sort of flew straight in and hit that. That is a bit of a nonsense, isn't it? Okay, is it done? Is the meteor shower finished? Did our field survive? Come on, the last one's going to come in and take out the corn, isn't it? It's going to go, oh, the corn has been destroyed. No? Okay, we've survived. Everything's a little bit sort of broken. But we'll get that repaired. Not so bothered about some stuff. This house here might be an issue because it's on fire. It'd be nice if we could go and deal with that first, actually. Can we sort this one out now? Really, really soon? Also, yes, we need to clear that. Annoyingly, we need to clear that. So sadly, let's get those 2 fields back in just so they can be destroyed by some more stuff later on in the game. And a small field just there. Okay, but forget the fields right now. Can we put this fire out? That would be great. So Mike just went and picked up the final science points from that thing that he was next to, whatever it was. We've got 562 of them to play with. I think let's get comfortable housing in. Let's research that right now, because that gives us a house, and houses sound useful. So we'll have a house, and now that leaves us with 262. So do we want to get something that is worth 200, or do we keep it and unlock something next time? This seems tempting. Trade centre we could get. We can't get any of those. We could get junk recycling. That could be quite handy. That turns it into mechanical parts, which we could use for other stuff. It requires energy to function, however. And then we can't do anything with food right now. Chef training sounds great, though. I like that. Oh, a proper mess hall. Okay. How about, let's get bartering. Let's get that in and build ourselves a trade centre. And then we might be able to make some better trades with the stuff we've got. We've got the big piles of concrete or whatever. We could trade away, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 concrete to get something that we need. So I think that might be quite useful. So let's just have a little look now. I think everything is back up and running. Nothing's on fire anymore. So we can destroy, get rid of those things. Sorry, we can get rid of those alerts. Yes, I know. There's no food and all that kind of stuff. I'm aware of all the bad things. Let's have a little look down here at the things we've just unlocked. Now, where would they be? House there. So a house can fit 4 people in. It's a comfortable, high-quality home, allegedly. They endure catastrophes better than other low-end shelters, and they give good protection against radiation. 12 metal, 12 concrete, 25 wood. The wood's not so much of a problem. And then a 2-storey house for 8 people. Oh, that's very, very good. It requires a lot of materials, but yeah, 8 people can fit in one of them. Oh, I kind of want to get a lot of those in now. Even though it's going to take a lot of time to get metal. Where's the fella bringing it in? Where is he? He's a couple more goes away, isn't he? He's 2 more runs until he gets back. So we're not going to be able to build one of those for a little while. Okay, never mind. At least those things are in. At least they're in. What was the other thing we just unlocked? Where would it be? There, the trade centre. Maybe we could build one of those. And where does that live? Oh my goodness, it's huge. It's a massive construction. I mean, can we put it... Oh, it doesn't fit just there. That's very unfortunate. I say it'd be really handy if we could fit it just next to the gate, given that it's going to be involved with trading. We might have to put it over here somewhere. Well, there is a big pile of radioactive goo next to it, which we could do with clearing out the way. Do you know what? Right now, let's hold off from building that thing. I think maybe we need to get the metal in from the guys running in to bring it home, the specialist, and then we might build ourselves a fancy 2-storey house that might clear out at least one of those, I would hope. So maybe one of the emergency shelters could then be free. We could tear that down, because that's been a goal for absolutely ages, to get rid of these rubbish things and get people in at least vaguely nice housing. So yes, it'd be really good if we could tear one of those down. There is somebody at the gate. A weathered woman carrying a worn-out backpack marches toward the gate. "Do you have any medicine there?" she asks, as if at a store. "I have 4 children, and as you probably know, they're real infection magnets. I could trade something for it." So we can give her some medicine and get either a cabbage plant or a peanut plant. Okay. I mean, cabbages sound quite good. Peanuts, what immediately came to mind then was that what if somebody's got an allergy and we go, "Hey, we've got peanuts." And they go, "I'm allergic to peanuts. Thanks for that." So maybe a cabbage plant might be quite nice. So let's get that. We'll trade you some of that and we'll get a cabbage seed. I imagine that means that we can now grow cabbages in our fields. I imagine that's what we can do. So, okay, thank you. You just saved me from lots of sleepless nights. Here, pick whatever you want, dear, the woman says, and opens up a backpack full of seeds. "I will have cabbages. Thank you very much." Okay, so does that mean if we go to there and get ourselves, I don't know, what about a medium field of cabbages? Can we put that? That's not very fertile land up there. That's what I'm thinking. Over here is quite green. Uneven terrain. That is quite tedious, isn't it? But just there, the ground is a bit rubbish. It looks a bit kind of not good for growing crops there. Over here, where's going to be the best? I mean, there would be the best. There would be idea. There. That'll do the job just fine. What? Hang on. How can we build it over the path? I'm a bit confused as to how that's working. Like that. Yeah, there. It kind of cuts over the edge of the path a little bit, but that's fine. Okay. So now we might be able to get some cabbages into a medium field because, our food is entirely run out, which is probably really, really bad. And are people unhappy about that? Yes, They're quite unhappy that they're starving. So, okay, we could do with sorting that out. Are they still harvesting that? We're just living on corn. We're just living on corn. That is all we're surviving on right now. And there we go. We can indeed plant some cabbages into our field. So easy to grow and yielding a good harvest. Cabbage is a good choice for a post-apocalyptic farmer. Yes, please, we will have cabbages. Can we grow them really, really quickly? Because everybody is a little tiny bit starving to death. In fact, Ethan is so starving to death, he's died of it. Oh, Ethan, oh dear. Okay, right, we need to put somebody back to work in the burial pit then. Because, yeah, Ethan has just he's just collapsed just there. So hopefully somebody will be able to pick up his body and move him. There we go. I think has somebody got him? Yep, so somebody's picked Ethan up. Hopefully they will take him over to the burial pit and, dispose of him there. Yeah, this is all sorts of bad, isn't it? 2 deposits depleted as well. Oh, okay, what's that? What's been depleted over there? Is that? Okay, that's quite good. Right, move work area. They're a bit far away. That one is quite close. Can we get rid of that pile of slime and that pile of slime as well, please? That would be great if you could work on that one first, because that'll free up down here for possibly farms. That ground looks quite fertile. So farms for there, and then maybe over here we can build some houses or whatever over there. Okay, still no food. People are starving. Somebody's got radiation sickness. People are sad because somebody's died. Yeah, Happyland is not quite as quite as happy as the name might imply. Okay, interesting news on the specialist front. So she's come down here and found an old ordnance works that's got lots of parts in it, but it's one of those really dangerous ones where there's lots of hazard skulls and the danger is quite high. So we're not going to send her into there because she'll probably end up dead. Chap there is on his way back. So you can bring back that metal, which is very, very welcome. And Mike here could run in and scavenge some more science out of here. There is a bit of a hazard chance, and hopefully he's going to be all right. Yes, he's okay. So we need a couple more trips in there. So he grabs 200 each time. So, we need 2 more trips into there. I think he will be fine. 262 science points. Get another 290 out of there. So that leaves us looking very good for science as well, which is very encouraging. And we've got ourselves that big pile of metal now. Now, hopefully, they will bring it all into the insect farm in order to make sure we can have another source of food. How is the other field looking? It's all looking good. And, we've got all this metal. Can we just make loads of tools, please? Make tools. Oh, hang on. Is somebody glitched in there? Are you glitched in there, Nora? Is that why? Oh, no, you're in the recycler. Okay, I don't know what's going on there. Where's the tool thing? Ah, just there. Can we make tools really quickly, please? Because everybody seems to need a constant supply of tools. Because for some reason in the apocalypse, tools break constantly. Which, does that happen in real life? I don't really know tools break that much. But whatever the case, a bear has been spotted. Some people want to go and hunt it. Yeah, try it. Why not? It didn't work. Oh, this happened before. A pack of wolves had spotted it. And, the colonists are injured. Okay, that didn't work. I thought maybe that we might be able to get the bear and get some food. Right, this here. Select. Oh, the agony of choice. Mealworms or crickets. Grow rate fast, yield low. That might be quite good right now. Oh, they're both exactly the same. Medium pace, good yield. Hello. That's an awful lot of people. You've bought some corn and some other stuff. Oh, do you know what? I can't turn away 7 children. Yeah, why not? We're going to grow some, we're going to eat some mealworms. Why not join in? Oh, no, it requires power. Oh, I hadn't realised. No, botherations. Okay. Right. Okay. So we're down on water and we're down on energy and we're soon going to be down on food and 13 colonists are homeless. Okay. Right. We can possibly sort out one of those. If we build a 2-story house, a great use for materials, but that will allow us... Oh, can we put it there as well? Oh, that's quite good. It can go right there. Hang on, can we face it that way? Yes, it can face the insect farm. Yay! There we go. And then we need to build something that gives us 12 power. There. Can we build another wind turbine, please? No, because we haven't got those parts. Oh, no. We're going to build a solar panel, which only provides 8. We're going to need to build 2 of those. Okay. Right, let's get a couple of those in. I bet there's some gaps around. Do they have a sort of front? No. So we can put one there. So that'll get us some. And another one Is there a gap there? No, unfortunately not. I'm just thinking, if we've got gaps, we might as well fill them with something useful. So, I was thinking maybe this. Look, can we tuck a solar panel over there? Yeah, okay, we'll put a solar panel just there as well. Absolutely. I mean, I've no idea if that's facing the sun or not. I don't know. But it's in, and hopefully that will provide some power at some point. It is an historic moment in the story of Happyland because we have our first 2-story house completed. It's right there and it looks okay. I'm a little bit confused as to why it's got all sorts of power things on it. So that to me looks like an air conditioning unit. And this thing at the back has got something on it which might be regulating power, but it doesn't require any power in the building. It doesn't use any power. So I'm a little bit confused as to what all that is, but other than that, it looks quite nice. It's got sort of a proper brick structure just there. It's got a little paddling pool type thing down there and some storage by the look of it. It's got, another sort of aircon unit at the back. And it looks okay. It looks absolutely fine. And it holds 8 people. So 8 of the new people that arrived have now got a home. We've got 6 more colonists to home. I would like to get another one of those. I think that's the way forward. We just build loads and loads of those because it holds 8 people. So it's way more efficient. How have we finished our other solar panel? Oh, we have. Okay, now is that thing functioning now? No, it is not. Have we not finished the other solar panel? That one is producing 8, and that one is producing 8. So should we not have a lot going on there? Production. Oh, no, we've got 6 left after that thing is operating. Okay, that's good. Oh, yeah, they're planting. So that's working as well. Okay, it's all looking all right. It's all looking... I'm not going to say it's all looking good, because it's not. It's not looking good at all. We're running out of food. We've not got enough water. People are homeless. And we're running out of all these other bits as well. So we've run out of fibre, so we can't make clothing. We're going to run out of everything, pretty much. So, we've not got any tools. We've got no clothes. Medicine is low. We do have quite a lot of science points, which is quite nice. I mean, we're going to have nobody left alive to make any use of them. But what we'll do is, I think we need to get more metal. So we're going to get ourselves another one of whichever one of these it is that goes to get metal. Is that you? Oh, no, it is you. It's you guys. It's the scrappers. Of course it is. It might be worth building another scrapper because then we can have somebody else going to grab another source of metal from a different pile of scrap. Because that one, I mean, where are the others? There's one all the way over there. There's not much metal around at all. It's quite a sort of a sparse resource. There's a pile of it just there. So, we might need to try and find as much as we can on the world map, but it would not do any harm in getting another one of those in right now and grabbing more metal from another source. But we'll do that next time out. Now, I'm aware that there is an update coming out at some point for this. I think it's called Update 1, The Colony. I'm not sure if when that updates, we're going to be able to come back to this. I don't know quite how backward compatible the saves are going to be with the new update. So I'm not entirely sure. Hopefully we can come back to this and we'll have an updated version and we can look at all the fancy nice things. If not, this will be the end of Happyland and we'll just imagine it went on and was great. But hopefully we will be able to come back to it next time and just see how we get on. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, then please do leave a like. That would be splendid indeed. And also, if you're not already, please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here in surviving the aftermath, if we can, if the game persists after the actual big update happens. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Let's throw that at you. That might get you. That's a beautiful shot. This is an unpleasant angle, Trish. Can you just fall in the water, please? This is the best box. This is my favourite box of the game so far. Oh no! It is hurting me. It's hurting me a lot. Very interesting way of doing your medical examinations. Who's examining who?